Hey guys, it's GameFace here, and today I'm going to be doing another GTA 5 how-to video. And as you can see, I'm in this very nice car which I found randomly on the streets. And basically this video is going to be how to escape the police or the cops easily on GTA 5. Now first of all, we got to get the cops on you, so I'll give you an example here of this car blowing up, which will then result in obviously the cops getting on me. Now I'm going to do it for maybe 2-star, possibly 4-star. And kind of help you guys know what to do when the police get on you. Now in this case the police are nowhere near me at the moment really, so that gives me a good little time to have a look at my map. Now the best thing to do is when they get into this position is to obviously avoid where their radar is showing. Now the best place to escape the cops is in the city because there's a lot of tight little alleyways like this one that I'm down, and you're able to just go across the roads, and obviously there's faster roads that you can go down, and there are a lot more straight the roads, so obviously it's a lot more easy to get away from the cops. Also, if you get yourself in a position like this where if the police officers do decide to come up behind you, you can actually drive off the edge of here and go onto the motorway there if that is necessary. You might not even need to do that, to be honest, but you'll see that the police officers are struggling to find me on 2-star, and yeah, what I recommend is obviously you'll have the police officers on you, and they might be near you, they might not be near you when they first got on you, but if they're not near you, then the best thing to do is actually just go elsewhere, try and get away from them. It sounds a bit obvious, but try and get away from them, try and dodge the things, try and find an escape route. There's all just little things you can do. As you can see, I'm trying to avoid where their radars are now, and probably end up getting found by them possibly again, but you can see here I've managed to escape them on 2-star police. Now I'm going to try and escape them on 4-star police. Now it can be fairly easy on 4-star police, or it can be really difficult. It really does depend. I've gone straight to 2-star police there. It's an awful throw of a sticky bomb, and hopefully I can go up to 4-star fairly quickly. And now I need to get to 4-star, I need to pretty much just kill a police officer, I think, or take out loads of cars or something like that. And this time I'm actually going to go towards the police officers and hope that they kind of get me, because I'm going to get into some sort of chase to be able to get away from them. So here, what you probably want to do, if you have them, use sticky bombs. And you'll see that there I've just gone blown up the police. Haven't quite gone up to 4-star, I'm on 3-star at the moment. But if I continue to blow them up, then I'm sure I'll go up to 4-star pretty quick. There we go, I'm up to 4-star, and you'll see that a helicopter decides that it wants to show itself. Now the best place really to lose police officers is actually around this area, and I'm quickly going to show you something on the map. I can't quite remember whereabouts it is, but it is on one of these main roads, and there's actually a really good little bridge you should go under. Now I think it's roughly there, so I'm going to head in that sort of direction, obviously ignoring the sat-nav because no doubt I'll end up going off-road or something by it. And yeah, there's actually quite a good little bridge where underneath you can sort of hide and get away from them. So I'm going to quickly get on the motorway. Motorway is probably not the place to be losing the cops, because it is obviously a place full of cars, because it is the motorway. So what you want to do is first obviously get rid of the stuff behind you. Now that is one of the main things you need to do, because no doubt you will have some form of police officers in front of you, but if you have pressurizing police officers behind you, then that's where you're going to have a bit of a problem. So get rid of the stuff that is mainly in the front in front of you, and then look to what's behind you, because that is going to be the massive issue that's obviously going to face you. Dodging stuff on the motorway is a lot harder, but what you probably want to do is get off it at some point, like here, and then I'm going to try and find the tunnel in which you can escape from them really easily. Now preferably when you're getting away from a car, make sure it's a fairly fast car. It doesn't need to be really fast, it'll just find something on the street really that looks pretty decent, but handling is probably one of the key things, and acceleration. Also make sure it's a car that doesn't get battered easily. You can see it in this one. I've not really been going too long, I've not really had that many crashes, but it is already bashed up quite a bit. So you want to go for probably a different car, I'd recommend, and if you've got a customizable car, that's even better, because you've no doubt probably put bulletproof tyres on or something like that. So to avoid that happening, obviously you probably want to use your own car. In this case I've just used a random car, and yeah, there's a number of different ways you can get rid of them. It's obviously a lot harder if you've got a helicopter on you like I do. That's the place I want to go down. I just missed the gap, that was typical. But yeah, basically what you want to try and find is this motorway bit, And in the motorway you'll find a lot of different sort of exits, because they expect you to be having police chases down here. You know, this is what the game's made for. So there's going to be stuff around the map that's going to help you out, and you really need to try and use it to your advantage over the police officers, because you can see now that they haven't managed to follow me from behind, but they will be in front of you, no doubt. So that is something that you can use if you go down the little alleyways. You probably won't end up having many police officers behind you for a while. So that gives you a chance to dodge out the way of where the police officers are coming in, and try and get into some sort of place where there's no police officers. So in this case, I've tried to go over the top, but unfortunately I've got myself in a bit of a mess. And the only way to get out of a mess is to blow yourself out of the mess. So you need to then obviously use your sticky bombs, and yeah, the best place to try and get out of the police officers is down this motorway. Now if we continue to go a bit further down, you'll see that there is a gap in the road. Now I'm going to try and use that to my advantage over them, and it's this little gap here. Now it's best to do this when there's no police officers behind you. In my case though, there's plenty of police officers behind me. So unfortunately I'm going to have to fight off them, and that is fairly difficult. Look though, you'll see that they've gone to the radar thing and they are struggling to find me. Now what you need to do is continue through the tunnels, because these tunnels surprisingly take you quite far out of the map. So what I would do is continue to get out of the tunnels, and to just keep on driving. That is my advice, just keep on driving underground, because the police officers aren't going to catch you there. They're not going to get anywhere near you, and I might just, to be honest, just chill in one of these tunnels, even though they probably will end up getting back onto me in a minute, due to obviously the radar being over me. But you can see that preferably you need a car that will last long. You need a car with decent acceleration, decent handling, and you need to memorise where this is on the map. This is a key little place where you can go down the motorway. I can't quite really show you because I'm actually inside at the moment, but if I just go to here, and I could even catch a train if I really wanted to and get out of here, but you can see that they're all searching for me. None of them have got a clue where I am, and it is the best way to get rid of 4-star police, to be honest, and it is a very easy way. Now I would do one getting 5-star police, but it just takes too long to really get the to get 5-star police, and it does take a bit too long to get rid of it as well. But that is it. I've managed to get rid of 4-star police. Unfortunately my car is absolutely battered, so like I say, quick recap. Make sure you've got a car, good handling, good acceleration. Doesn't need to be fast, but just make sure it gets off the ground quick, if you like. And it doesn't need to be necessarily customizable, but you need to make sure you've probably got bulletproof tyres. That would help, but it's not necessary. And make sure you find this place on the map, which I targeted before, and make sure you get onto that motorway and manage to find a little tunnel at the side underneath the bridge. And you can see that the train or the tram things found me. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. If this has helped you manage to escape 2-star police and 4-star police, then please go leave a like and subscribe to support the video, as that'd be really appreciated. And I do some more how-to videos, how to get like infinite money and stuff like that, and how to parachute and random stuff like that. I do all sorts of GTA content on my channel. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.